Hello and welcome to today's Air Cadet Squadron Tips. I'm Chris Mould and today we'll be taking you through how to optimise your Google My Business / Google Maps location. Let's jump right in. So you've already confirmed your Google My Business location and you've got a Google account. So we're going to come straight up here and go into My Business. Okay, and as you can see, this is My Squadrons 1. In the past 28 days, we've had 950 views, 586 searches, 366 which are direct, 220 which is customers finding the product or service, which is obviously us, and 10 people have asked for directions, 22 website visits, 3 calls, and 804 photo views. The photos are extremely important for getting people to the site and for Google to be able to see it as a ranking factor. Okay, so we're going to start off with info rather than going on to the posts. Make sure you've optimized it for what you want to be seen as. You can put 306 Runcorn Air Cadets if you like. Obviously insert your squadron and number there. I like the whole brand of it. Royal Air Force Air Cadets is our brand. We should live it. But if you think that will work better for you, by all means do what you feel. As I say, it's your brand. Your squadron is your brand and it needs to grow. What we're going to do here is we're going to come into categories, and we're a youth group and a non-profit organisation. You've then got your address. Obviously it is what it is. Make sure it is exactly where your squadron building is. If it's over here and someone comes looking for you, that's absolutely useless. You need it on your location. There's so many places that do not have it in the correct location, it's unbelievable. So you start off with all your postcode and everything, and it's all good, and then you just make sure that you correct the maps pin. So service areas, this is really important, especially within big cities. For example, Liverpool, that have got a number of squadrons within a really small area. What you can do with this is you can actually target schools. So your service area, for mine now, is Runcorn, Frodsham, Helsby, Runcorn WA71QU, Moor. That 1QU, if I remember rightly, is the Sandymore School, which we do recruit from. Moor in Warrington, Aston, Runcorn, WA4, which is Daresbury, and Preston on the Hill, which again is within our area. I'll just double check that. So just open up a fresh maps. And there you go, straight in on Sandymore School. So if your squadron has got an agreement with another squadron that you only recruit from 3 set schools, you can put in the postcode from your 3 set schools and it will show for that area, which is exactly what you want. It's targeted, which is perfect for inner city areas. We'll come up this side. Store code, I put 306, obviously it's just a squadron number. As a store code at the level that we are, it's negligible whether you have it or not. I just do it just to fill it all out. Labels, these are the labels that I found work for me. I've done a number of keyword research and I can show you how to do some keyword research in a later video. But these are the terms that we want to rank for within our area. So youth organisation, Air Cadets, RAF, Royal Air Force, Cadet Forces, Air Training Corps, RAFAC. I might put RAFAC as a separate one, obviously the abbreviation term. Cadets in Runcorn, so you would put cadets in your location, then cadets, and you just want as many keywords as possible. So they're only slight abbreviations and slight differences of each other, but it's the ranking term, it's what people are actually searching for, the keyword. We don't want a Google Ads phone number unless you're paying for AdWords, and you don't really want to do that. Well, we might want to do that at a later point, however, not for now. Special hours, so if you're doing a squadron open evening and you'd like a set date open, You can put that on there. You can also run it as an event, and you can highlight it on your posts. Obviously, you want your correct and up-to-date phone number on there. If you've got a Squadron website, make sure you get that up on there as well. If not, link it to your Facebook page, but I'd highly recommend getting your own website. Attributes. So you can have women-led. It's not actually going to let me add more at this minute. Okay, so what we're going to do then is I can copy and paste this for you in the box below, text box, and that's all that we have. Just as an initial, this is what we are. Again, customize it for your location. If you don't know when your squadron actually opened, which you should be able to find out, put the closest date to it. We were opened in September 41. And then that's all there is to do for your initial info. So we'll move on to posts. Obviously we've got a website. If you've only got a Facebook, get the URL of whatever you're posting on Facebook. And hello, welcome to the Air Cadets. Add an image in, and then add button, learn more, and you put in there your URL. So you put in there your link to Facebook, to your website link of what you did. You've also got events, so if you want to promote that you're having a event for recruitment, or you're having a summer fundraiser along those lines, you can post it on there. It comes up again next to your location on GMB. This is an example of one of our posts. It's our Merry Christmas picture, with a small excerpt of what the CO wrote for it. And if you click learn more, it brings to our website with the year in review. There you go, we had 10 views for that, 11 for that one, another 10, 13. The more posts you have, the more active you appear to Google, the higher they will rank you. If you've had your location for 10 years and never posted on it, do they think that you're even still there anymore? Probably not. And there you go, my posts have had 40 views this week. That's not bad. We go on to insights now. Breaks down exactly what has happened with the GMB listing for the month, or you can break it back to a quarter. So in total there's been 1,700 searches. 473 have been discovery ones. 170 is branded, and 62% are direct. And there you go, that's the queries that they're coming up with. So that's what you want to target. It's showing you there the search terms that have come up for your squadron. Air Cadets near me, that's one we should be targeting as well. Air Training Corps, but Air Cadets, Cadets 306, they're all good. I mean, it's even got Air Force without the A, and we've still managed to end up picking up that. Reviews, you get good ones, you get bad ones. There's our one bad one that brings us down. Obviously you can ask CivCom members, you can ask cadets if they've got accounts to leave you them. Also be where you will obviously get bad ones, and you just have to deal with them as you come across them. Messaging is a new function that GMB has only actually opened up. Can't remember whether it's the last few weeks of December or it's early January. For this, you've got to have the mobile app, and you just log into it the same way that you would coming into your main account. And then it gives them the ability to message you directly from the GMB location. Now, as I say, bear in mind that this has not been active for a month now. It's just coming up on a month that it's been active, I think. And we've had 2 messages from it about people who would like to come along and join us. Now, that's 2 hits in less than a month when it's only just come out. That's an amazing response from it. So I would recommend downloading the app. Like it says there, you can get it from the App Store or from Google Play, and sign in the way that you would, and your listing will show up instantly. Okay, we're going to move on to photos now. Photos again are so important to keep updating them. The more photos you are, the more active you're seeing to be, you've more likely of being ranked. So we've got our cover photo. I created this in a piece of software called Canva. It's free online to use. You've then got your squadron logo, although I think I want to change that for a darker background one. And then just various pictures that we've had. I've been a bit lax, I've not done it in 10 weeks now, so I need to crack on with that. I've got plenty of photos I can upload, so I should do. You get other people uploading pictures. That one is just the Google Maps listing for Street View, just to show the location due to the postcode. That's actually one of my pictures from my personal account, because I was lucky enough to do the parachute course back in 2006. And that's, I think, another one of mine from inside the squadron. 360 video, if you've got the ability to do a 360 one, it's absolutely amazing. I'd definitely recommend it. Video, I tend not to post video on here. We've got our own YouTube account. We don't need to double it up on there. However, instead of doubling it up on this one, what we would do is we create a post with a direct link to YouTube from that post. A couple of internal shots. A couple of exterior. I don't know why that's picked up as exterior. I suppose it's picked up as this brick wall. That's Google itself doing that. That's not me. That's an algorithm. At work. Some good times. And there's team ones, so obviously when it's collective amount of people in there, grouped it together. And obviously back to identity. Okay, another really important point that we're moving on to now is the website. It's completely free. You don't have to pay anything for it. You've just got to sit through and edit it and get it looking good. Obviously, I've customized the theme to match us the best as possible in colours. And then the text. Call now number. And then that's our squadron number. So if they wanted to call us straight from that website, they can do. Obviously, headline. Tell you what, that needs updating. We're a youth group, which it's already pulled in. Cadets in Runcorn. Again, I'm using that because it's a keyword that we want to rank for. And then this is the same spiel that I've got from the OC, from the front page of our main website. And it's just to highlight what we do. You got the gallery, which automatically links back to the photos that we've just been viewing. Contact us, and then by doing this, you can now see that we're after Moore, Daresbury, Sandymore, Preston on the Hill, Aston, although it's only taken in a small postcode, so that could do with being rectified. That's probably a single postcode location, so again, if you were in the schools, then that's your specific one school. Frodsham as an area, Helsby as an area, so people can see where you are servicing. That's not long coming as well, actually allowing you to go after service areas. Users, due to the RAFAC guidelines, you need to make sure that you have at least 2 people that have access to the account. That's one of my personal ones. And then this is the general account, which all staff members have access to on the squadron. The OC did have access to it. I don't know why he's dropped off it, but we'll put him back on as well. Okay, we don't need to create an ad. I wouldn't recommend getting custom Gmail. It's against HQAC guidelines anyway, and the rest of it is not for optimizing us at all. Okay, so that's how to optimize your location to be able to target the various schools within your area. Okay, so what we're going to do now is I'm just going to demonstrate how we are ranking. So I'm going to bring up an incognito tab, he says. Okay, and some of the cadet terms before was Cadets Runcorn. And there you go. Top of the listing, Google Maps. Gives you some pictures, gives you part of the map, gives us the address, opening hours, phone number, questions if you want to ask a question, website directions, save the area, tells you what we're about, and it can now. Google have just done this recently. They've started knocking the posts down to the bottom of there. However, you can view if you've got a current post that's up within the last 7 days. If you've got a current post up, it will post there. But as you can see there, on organic listing, see cadets on their two various pages for Runcorn outrank us. You've then got the raf.mod.uk, which again is a powerful website. Army Cadets, which is a powerful website, and then our squadron appears 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th in organic listing for Cadets Runcorn. However, we're number one in this knowledge graph on the side, which is exactly what we want, because what are you going to look at? Start reading through them, or this nice big picture over on the right. It would be great to outrank all of them as well. However, the power that they've got because of the backlinks that they've achieved, I can't rival as yet. It takes time to build up the links and for Google to trust you more than what they are, especially when it's an actual MOD subsite. And again, the Army Cadets will have similar backlinks. So we've done Cadets Runcorn, Cadets. So we're third now in organic listing behind Sea Cadets and the raf.mod.uk. So somehow I've managed to outrank the Army Cadets for that search term. Happy days. But again, the important one, this knowledge graph on the right. Bear in mind as well, when you're on a mobile, the knowledge graph comes up before any other organic listing. That's why the knowledge graph and having your Google Maps location is so important. Youth organisations, and again, Runcorn. It's come up with the Google Maps at the top, and instantly we're number one. In fact, we've got a yell for our Runcorn Air Cadets yell listing, but as a website we're not on the first page. But again, we are with the knowledge graph, with the maps listing, we're right at the top of the organic listings, which is exactly what you want. Okay, if you've got any questions, feel free to message me. Thanks for watching.